Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and here's part two, and welcome to Mazdak. And I am going to be doing a live commentary over a game that I did. This was actually a really good game. So, we're in the M4A5 RAM 2, and we're in the perfect environment for it. There's a lot of hills, and I love Mazdak, especially for my allies. So, I know with the other video I did, I was saying I was really praising this. Well, a little break in the action here. We see the 88 flak bus. We take out first shot, and we take out the gunner and loader. And there's 6 crew in that tank, so we have to do what we have to do. So I'm trying to get him, and we get shot by a Panzer F2. And we managed to get the kill assist on the 88 centimeter flak bus. And so I was at this moment, I'm like, okay, great. I took too long killing that flak 88, and I'm going to die. And there we go. Oh, never mind, it was a Panzer 3M. A Panzer 3M was shooting us at the side. And it was at that moment, I'm like, okay, great, I'm going to die, and I have to record another video. But no. The Panzer 3M dies, and we manage to see another tank off in the distance there. We take a little punt at him, and we miss. And this is where I think I start to use my range finding. Was it after this shot? Yeah, it was after this shot. You see a little wiggle there. I was getting a little frustrated at this point, and I'm like, okay, screw it. I'm going to use my range finding tool, and okay, well, it's 700. I'm still trying to mess around with my my keys on my mouse. So there we go, we got 700. I move back up. I see that he's still trying to shoot. We take a little punt at him, and we miss. So back to the RAM 2. It has really good gun depression, especially when you get it kind of sort of hold down where they can only see your turret. It's actually quite good. The turret's quite bouncy, especially when you use the gun depression there. So now we're trying to move up, and we're going to be quite exposed. So I'm crushing my fingers. I'm like, okay, please don't get shot. A shot whizzes over top of our tank there, and now we're kind of sort of in position. And we see another tank. We take a punt, and yep, there we go. We managed to take out a Panzer 4G with a single shot. So you know what? Haven't had a good start in the RAM, so that shot really helped out. And we see a tank hidden in the trees, and sure enough, there was a hidden Stug, all decked out in camouflage. So we managed to take out the engine and his loader, and we managed to take out some of his ammunition. Trying to get him, and we've range find with our machine guns there, trying to get a range, and we managed to get a kill assist. And just for added security, don't know what else is out there, so let's just plant down a artillery. And looks like we've managed to find someone else, and we miss. Do I take another shot off at this guy? There is a lot of debris in our way. Yep. We managed to take down a Panzer IV F2 in a single shot. So, at range, the RAM is actually quite good. And again, anywhere that you can find hills, terrain, obstructions, or anything like that, use them to your advantage, especially in the RAM. The one thing I did not talk about in the part 1 video was the reverse speed of this tank. It only goes -5. Not as bad as the Comet or the Cromwell at -3, I do believe, respectively. But, you know, -5 is still pretty good. Don't overexpose yourself in the RAM, because you will pay for it. So we're trying to get some cheeky shots off against the enemy plane there, and our gun doesn't elevate that high, so I'm like, okay, well, you know what, screw it. Our AA is bound to get him, so we crest the ridge here, and we don't see anything, and I fluff around quite a bit in this position here, because what I want to go is on that road just on the other side of this green pasture here. So now we're like, okay, well, let's get our ass into gear and move forward, because now we're all heavily winning. The axes are kind of on the back foot now. And so, yep, I get some shot off at the plane there. And now we're at our position. And there is a vulnerable vent. We managed to take out the commander and loader. And with SPAA, you don't really have to worry about getting shot at in this thing. Because unlike the Shaman, this thing can actually hold its own against SPAA. And right here, it was an extremely risky move. The whirlwind takes out, puts out the fire there, and I was heavily exposed. And here is whirlwind number 2. Managed to take him out in a single shot, and here's another SPAA that wants to try to take a punt at our ram. And there we go. We managed to take out him as well. For those who are asking, I am using the, I think it is the 120 millimeter penetration round in the ram, and we find an now Panzer. We take a shot at him, but we hit him at a very funky angle, so he's going to be stationary. He takes a shot. We manage to take him down. And so with that, there's not really much more of this gameplay. I just hope that with this video that I did, it showcases what I was talking about with the RAM, with its survivability, and with its somewhat good mobility. And the reason why I wanted to make this, again, showcasing from part 1, is that the RAM is on, I guess you can say, sale in the War Bond shop. So I'm just trying to help out people who are wanting to get this vehicle from themselves. And it's a shame that War Thunder doesn't have a Commonwealth nation or putting the RAM and the Grant in their respective nations, i.e. being Britain, especially with all the other Commonwealth vehicles that Britain does have. So with that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys next time.